Welcome brawlers, I'm the Hermit and I hope you're ready for some reanimate action, because our commander today is Terra, Herald of Hope. For 1 Mardu mana, we get a 3/3 legendary human warrior wizard. She has trance at the beginning of combat, mill 2 cards, and she gains flying until the end of turn. Then, whenever she deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2. If you do, you reanimate a creature with power 3 or less. So, our most expensive creatures are going to be Meteor Golem and Summon Knights of Round, because most of the other 5 mana value creatures tend to have more than 3 power, and then it's going to be Solitude and Fury at 5. We can evoke either of them and then reanimate them later with Terra, but we have a decent amount of good value 4-drops still. Raphael the Night Watcher, essentially Braid Historian without the color intensity. Ratadrabik of Urborg as a way to protect our legends. Teisa and Tajik to present threats on the board, either by making Tajik bigger and getting to conjure, or by getting Teisa's intensity bigger and getting a spirit each turn. Then we also have Squall, which also does the same effect as Raphael and letting us trigger Terra twice instead of once if we have 4 mana. Then we have more legends, so that they go with Ratadrabik. We have Locke, we have Crucias, we have Karai. She also reanimates creatures if she enters by sneaking. Otherwise, we can put him in our hand. Terza for more discards, Gix for more card draw, and Turncall Kunoichi and Skyclip Apparition for exiling our opponent's stuff. With the Kunoichi, we might want to sneak her out, but if we don't, it's just an Oblivion Ring type effect. Boromir for protection, Loran for removal. And then our 2-drops are going to be more focused on helping us get our stuff going. So we have Inti and Ibora to discard. Same thing with Impetus Lootmonger. Juggernaut Peddler to look at our opponent's hand. Some removal and some more discarding. Fullboard Roots and Faithless Looting. Then at the 1-drops we have our protections, some removal spells, Swords, Bloodchief's Thirst, Fatal Push, more discard, Inquisition, Reanimate, and just Lightning Ball and Shove Aside, as well as Ragavan because he's the best 1-drop in the format. So that's the deck. Now let's get into the queue and see how much stuff we can reanimate for 2 mana. Also, we want to try Cloning of Shredder, see if it's worth paying all 6 mana, and maybe it is if we reanimate something like Fury. Our opponent is going to be annoyed, for sure. Reaper King, all we need to do is, I guess, not play 1-drops or X1s. And if we do, or even if they play their commander, we need to remove it before they get to steal one of our cards. Okay, I guess we start with looting here. Yeah, a little sad to see that Ragavan go. Alright. And I guess we can run Terra even if they remove it and get Reaper King counters on it. It goes to the command zone, so they cannot get it. Let's shove that one aside. I guess they are a tokens build. We get Loran. But I guess we might want to reanimate Boromir more than anything else. They march. Let's take the action. Card you and you. And I guess we might try to play Fury here. Patra. There is the Reaper King. Yeah, let's kill the Reaper King. Then we Spy Master's Bolt, connive on Fury. See what we get. Ooh, 2 lands. Yep, that is awful, to say the least. But at least we got them out of the way. Can't be too mad about that. Finale of Devastation. I hope they get Pyrogoyf, maybe? I guess it's not. Okay, they reanimate Hapatra. Do they know we can get back Flash? Because we can. Here, let's connive again. And I guess this time we discard. Ooh. We discard Grief. And Flash also gets around Reaper by making them have to sacrifice because it's not escaped, but they still get the 3 damage. Right, Obelisk Spider.
I'm looking for new minions. Care to volunteer? Let death embrace you.
And I guess that's lethal. Yeah, opponent seemed to be trying to get a combo, but it seems like they needed a number of pieces that maybe they had in hand, but by tutoring for them, they just lost on some tempo. And we just got the win. GG's. Against Rain, we might sear it, we might fury it. Yep, we take the burgeoning. Good snipe. Some bait canyon. And I guess we lose some life. But it seems we have Knights of Round now. Okay, let's attack. Knights of Rounds, please. And that's good enough. An indestructible for our opponent playing Rule, so. I guess something like Toxic Deluge is good for green, for black, and white has enough Exile Base removal, so yeah, Gruul really doesn't have many ways to deal with this one. Maybe they were hoping we attacked Renan 6 instead of getting our summon back. But we didn't, so we win. GG's. Ray. I mean, we don't have anything to reanimate yet. Do we want to kill Aunt May? I guess we do. Because we still have Bitter Triumph for other creatures. Lunar Veteran. So opponent is life gain maxing. Which I guess we are okay with for the most part. Play Crucias, and I think we try to get some big cards. They still need one more mana for Prey to come back. Here we attack with Crucias. Since we have double protection, we can afford to. But also opponent has 30 life, so they can afford to take the hit. We go Greater. Ooh, Fury is going to annoy our opponent. And they concede to Fury. Yep. Now they don't have ways to gain life. So yeah, their commander might not do what they expected right away. Also, on the other hand, I guess I didn't need to play that land. We could discard it to get another big reanimate target. But yeah, we were ahead of them, for sure. Alquist Prof is one of the more annoying cards for us. Well, I guess all control decks can be annoying. They play the land tax. Fateful Absence, Right Hand, Discontinuity. We take the Right Hand. Right, so here we Herald push their commander and Helping Hand to get back the Peddler. Definitely not optimal, but it's a fun interaction. Now opponent is going to play 2 Peddlers, it seems, which is a-okay by me. Okay, Supreme Verdict. Now we have protection. And we have one reanimate. Yeah, let's take the peddler, get their discontinuity. Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay. Let's see those cards, opponent. I guess they were not for us to see. GG's. We take it. Tsunari. The old Toad Rider. They probably play a bunch of enchantments, but we need to know what kind. Here we have a slow setup, I think. Oh, actually we might be too slow against that Tsunari. Okay, let's play Terra and pray for a good hit on the mill side. We have two chances, so one whiff doesn't stop us. One in place World Wave. Okay. I guess let's Mind Spike here. Wizard class, Retro Mutation, last running. We should take the last running. And we didn't get anything to get back. So just a regular attack, and we killed their Llanowar Elves. Actually, yeah. Okay, we couldn't do everything here. We will discard Meteor Golem. Okay, they didn't get their land, so now we reanimate the golem, destroy their World Wave, probably. And that's good enough to stay ahead. GG's. Ragavan A. We Inquisition. Take that one. They go for Ragavan. We Herald push it. Then we will play Terra. Maybe let it go to the graveyard, because they will strike it. And I guess we get lost whatever they play. If it's Ragavan or... Oh. Okay, I just ignored my own advice. Because I was focused on their count of knock. Yeah, that was a lapse on judgment on my part, for sure. Now they get a land. Not terrible. But yeah, we need to decide. Okay, they play Fury. I guess we will take their Fury. They dash Ragavan. Exile a land. We lose out on some value here, but... I guess this is why Ragavan is the best. Or at least the best one drop. It just keeps coming back for cheap. Let's play Terra here, see what we get. Okay, yep, that's more removal, so let's concede here. GG Ragavan, you got us. Lomra. So if we draw another land, we can Grips and maybe Crucias. Yeah, either of these 3 drops is going to be great with the Grips. We just need to figure out which one we want. Probably Crucias, we can discard Meteor Golem. Go get Knights of Round. And obviously we get a treasure, which we would also get with the Fable. So yeah, kind of might be better. That is Rofelos from opponent. So if they have another fetch land, okay, they don't. They have Spelunking. So Lomre is gonna come next turn. And because it has reach, we don't want it at all. Let's see Rofelos. Ooh, those are 3 lands. They're gonna let it rumble to get a land. Aftermath Analyst. Okay, they trade their commander. I guess they technically have an infinite now. They can sacrifice the ruin, get their Suran Orb, tap for mana. Maybe we destroy the Spelunking here. Okay, doesn't matter if we do that or not. Yeah, they just need, I guess. Here what they do is, like I said, to an orb, they get their lands back, and effectively they are generating mana with their commander. And because they have Academy Ruins, at some point they might get Altar of Dementia. With the altar they are going to mill us, and that way they win, we lose. GG's. Also, we're not gonna sit and let them go through all the motions. GG's. Bad news, we got against Ayani. Good news, we are on the draw, and we can kill a transform Ayani. Sure. Oh, we might use Leonardo's technique for it. Regular cost. That's scroll from opponent. Maybe we don't care about scroll that much. Because like I said, we can kill the transform Ayani. I think we get Loran first. If we get a chance, that is.
May our axes strike as one.
Flash. And they kill Terra with it. Take action. Now we start by killing Skrelp, I think. Play Palantir. Opponent takes 4. We are happy with that. Okay, that's a exile effect, not a destroy effect, so I guess they do that for Flage. I think we go like that and keep up the mana for Get Lost. Opponent takes 2 more damage.
Fight beside me, brother.
Arabella.
Run now, and I might spare your life. We're doing things my way.
Okay, let's see if our opponent takes this one. They probably will, but it's gonna hurt them a lot. 13 points of damage. They play a Janny,
May our axes strike
explore.
as one.
I guess we take it. Or at least Liliana takes
Lie
it.
down!
Now we can block Arabella. And we can protect our Flage with Scrub. Arapo from opponent. Or at least under deck. But do they keep it? Keep it. What number? Exprove from red.
This was a wasted opportunity.
Opponent plays their Flage. And I think we don't send Teysa away for now. We keep her so we can block 2 of their cats and maybe even trade one of them. And yeah, we have now heavy aggression and essentially a Phyrexian arena in Palantir, so we somehow managed to beat a Jenny. Really feels good, although we didn't get to reanimate anything with our commander. The amount of threats we have in our deck was good enough. We take those. As always, beating a LQ deck is one of the biggest wins in Brawl. GG's. Troublemakers. I do like Gemstorm, but maybe we should have tried to look for some interaction. Oop, Winter Moon. Utopia's Brawl. Brotherhood's End. Yeah, we might use the rip apart for their sprawl. Okay, never mind. Yep, GG's. Irekan Fig means they have their commander now. Let's go to the next one. Sorin. And I guess we go after their one drop. They might be trying to play more fair vampires here. So I think with Terra and Teysa we want to put pressure on them. Draw enough from opponent. Mill to lands, not great. Okay, do they cheat out a vampire or put a counter on Drana? Okay, they are cheating out. Blood Vial per bear. One shards to kill Terra. Like I said, we might need Teysa here. Okay, they make us sacrifice a spirit. That's not the end of the world. They put lifelink and a counter on their purveyor.
Bestow a mighty curse.
Moxamber. Here seems good, but maybe not good enough.
I have other obligations.
I guess removal kills us here. Grand Executioner thing. Yeah, we need 2 pieces of removal. And I don't know if we can get them. GG's. Our opponent has it. With their big flyers. Alright. Let's try to end on a good note here. And they already have mana for Boring Clicks on turn 3. Feels nice. What do we get in this case? But Arabic could be fun. Yeah, probably it has to be Knight of Round. Two creatures, I guess. No, Hyperox. Nylia, maybe? Okay, I guess we Solitude Nylia. What is this? Turret effect? Maybe? Okay. Yeah, it seems like that's the case. Fearless recycling. Okay. Guess we play Fury. Or actually, it might be better to Flage here. Or we can do all of it. Yeah, all of it sounds great. That's 2 damage on the Kami. And I think that's lethal for our opponent. So yeah, I guess we played that one right. It felt really tough for us, but we got almost exactly lethal, so. And if we didn't Fury, we might not be able to. So yeah, it all came together in the end, just right before they got their boring clicks back. And also they were going to have their creatures fight for only 1 mana, so I was dreading that. But still, obviously, summon Knights of Round. The best reanimation card in this deck. The best reanimation target, I should say. We appreciate you, Terra. And also Screll, I guess, even though our opponent had reach, with Screll we had the damage go through. Good games, good games. So that's gonna be it for today, and I have to admit the double strike cards didn't quite come through, but being that we have a limited card pool of reanimation targets, I think if we want to remove them, we should just get some more interaction, maybe some card advantage, Knight's Whisper, or even Phyrexian Arena. I had it at one point in testing, so yeah, something like that could be useful to stay in the game, or maybe even we play more rats, maybe split up so that we play around it, something like that. Yeah, that could definitely come in handy in some matches. Also, some of the reanimation targets didn't quite felt right at any point, so maybe we could also remove others like Lock, and obviously Barroco if you cannot reanimate it, but the fact that it and the Overlord of the Bailmork Mill is why we have it here. But again, if you feel like you don't need them, or also if you want some more card selection, you can play Cathartic Reunion, that type of cards. I think there's also another creature that whenever it becomes tapped, well, there might be a few, so you can play those whenever they become tapped. You discard a card and draw a card, so play those, and also that will fill up your graveyard of the cards that you don't want. Probably better than Inti and Ibora, or at least they complement Inti and Ibora. So yeah, be sure to try those out if you need to, and let me know in the comments how that goes if you go for it. For now, thank you for watching, I'm the Hermit, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.